Hello, hi, I am Renee Wilhite, owner of RM Photography, and this month we are celebrating Women's History Month. And today I have the lovely Teri Lee with me. Teri, how are you?
I am doing well.
Oh, good to see you. Glad you came.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So Teri, tell us, who is Teri? What makes Teri tick?
I am a cosmetologist with over 20 years of experience in the salon. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have real estate, and I also have an online boutique.
Wow, busy lady.
Yes.
Isn't she fabulous?
Thank you.
So Teri, with all of those things going on in your life, have you ever experienced a time where you got stronger, you got wiser because you overcame a situation or a circumstance?
Yes. During the time when my mother and my grandmother were sick at the same time, my grandmother had congestive heart failure and also dementia, and my mom was diagnosed with uterine cancer. So I was caring for both of them at the same time. I was doing it all on my own, and I thought I could do it. You know, we always think we're superwomen, but I really needed help, and I had a lot of family and friends who reached out. Even some of my customers would call me and say, hey, if you want me to come by, I can just sit with your mom and your grandmother, you know, for a little while. And I needed that, and that was something that I would never ask anybody to do for me. So I was it was hard, but it was a great thing for me to reach out and ask people to come and help me so that I could take care of them the way that they deserve to be taken care of. So at first we were living in two different households, but that became a strain, because as soon as I was getting off work, I was coming home to start working all over again. So it's like I was working two jobs.
Right.
So we consolidated our homes so that we could better care for each other in the same house. My grandmother ended up passing away from the congestive heart failure, and right after that we found out that my mom was terminal. Her cancer she was not going to survive her cancer. But that didn't stop me from planning trips for us to go on. We want to live the rest of her life, no matter what. We would go to New York. I would push her around in the wheelchair. You know, we'd go to Virginia Beach. You know, we go out to fancy dinners, plays. We lived the rest of the life that she had left. Right after my mom passed away, my brother was diagnosed with colon cancer. He ended up passing maybe a couple of months after my mom did. So it was like I was hit, boom, 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 you know, with the deaths. I would say that I feel like I was wiser because I had a chance to let my family and friends help me through this time, you know, to support me and when I needed them the most. So that was the wise part. The stronger part was getting through these three deaths that hit back to back and being able to still have peace. You know, God granted me that, and I think that's the only way that I would have been able to get through it. You know,
that's right.
And I realized that sometimes when people die, it helps you to be able to live your life in a much louder way.
Yeah, that's true. Very
So
true.
I focus on just going out there and traveling, enjoying life, running my businesses, taking care of my little pups.
Yeah. And how many do you have?
I have two little Frenchies.
Oh, and what's their names?
Cash and Money.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sweet.
yeah, so that's basically my wiser and my stronger moment in my life.
So did you take care of do you have any personal care that you did for yourself while you were going through this?
Yes, I signed up with this company that does monthly massages.
Okay.
And that was very important to me to be able to have time to myself
Okay.
during all of this. And it was only 1 hour once a month, but I needed that time because it was my time. I was the
Yeah.
one being taken care of. I was the one being
Right.
pampered. I was the one being put first.
Right.
So it was very important to me to be able to do that for
Wow.
myself during that time.
Wow, that is so phenomenal. That is wonderful. Your story is so encouraging. I know that other women that are going through these things, they can be helped also.
Yes.
Couple tips, if you had to give some advice to other women, what would you say? What would you say to them?
You have to put yourself first. You have to take care of yourself. You cannot take care of anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. You know, I would forget to go to the doctors, my own appointments, to make sure that I was good. I would forget a lot of things that I needed to do for myself because I was being pulled in so many different directions. So it's very important to make sure that you take care of yourself. You have to put yourself first in these situations so you can come out on the top side of it.
Wow. It's wonderful. Teri, I tell you, I'm so inspired.
Thank
I've
you.
always been inspired by you.
Thank you
Anyway.
so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, Teri, can you share with us some of your social media handles and talk
Yes.
about some of the things that you do and how people can follow up and reach out to you?
Yes, so I'm a world traveler. I have an Instagram page, Beyond Better Beauty Travels. I also have a clothing website. It is Shop Glitz with a Z and in Garb. And my Facebook is Teri Lee. And my if you would like to make an appointment to get your hair done, you could reach me on StyleSeat/Teri Lee 1R.
Wonderful. Wow, this has been so exciting. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for viewing. Thank you, and I pray that something that Teri has said has inspired you. She certainly has inspired me. Look forward to seeing you for our next segment.